Hello everyone, ItzzDivinity here, and today with a new episode again of my Fire Mage Approach To series. This time I'm going over my kill on Stone Legion General's Heroic. With here some tips and tricks that you might want to know as a Fire Mage, or just Mage in general, right? So this boss fight does take quite a while, so the amount of combustions that we're going to have is going to be quite high. But before we jump into the video itself, I want to show you quickly my conduits and talents as well. As you can see, everything is still full single target. So let's head into the video. As you can see, I'm instantly going to use combustion at the beginning. But what I did learn already from this is I should actually wait with using my combustion 2 or 4 seconds at the start. So we have time for the Goliath to land, get into the boss range as well, in order to be able to cleave with our ignite. Because I made a mistake right here already. As you can see, my combustion is over. I have an ignite ticking for 1.7k that you can see on my bar here. But as you can see, I have no Phoenix Flames left anymore. So I'm not able to spread my ignite around to the Stone Legion Goliath because I instantly used my combustion at start. What I should have done actually is just waited 2 to 4 seconds at the beginning of the pool, then use combustion, because even if we were going to hold 4 seconds, we were not going to screw over our second combustion that we're going to get in this fight, right? So, and for some reason, I also used alter time here. You can see that. I accidentally used it. I don't know why. And yeah, I actually get punished for that because one of my fireballs is going to get cancelled out because of that. As you can see, it was almost finished, but got cancelled. Use my Rune of Power into Shifting Power, and then focus on the Goliath afterwards because he's below 30%, so we can get those easy hot streaks with our Scorch, right? So that's really helpful. Making sure to always help and soak the rock that's fallen from the sky. And as you can see, the second Goliath is here already again. So for some reason, I'm focusing Khal still at the moment, but the Goliath is a higher priority target. You should DPS the Goliaths and then Khal. So you need to just cleave off Khal. So now I'm actually switching 30% too late though. I should have just focused on the beginning. I should be using Rune of Power soon. Yes, I am. Perfect. So what I'm doing right now, right? Because my combustion is up, but Khal is going to phase away whenever she reaches 50%. Same thing goes for Grashal. So both generals are going to phase away the moment they hit 50%. Since I know this, and the Goliath is also almost dead, and we're about to face General Khal, I'm going to hold onto my combustion for the Goliath into the second phase. For intermission, I mean, sorry. That's why I don't think it's going to be an issue at all to hold your combustion for 2 to 4 seconds at the beginning, to be making sure that you're able to cleave to the Goliath with your first combustion. So the targets below 30%, right? So just use the Scorches again. Just the normal rotation that we normally do as a mage, right? And as you can see, boss is almost facing already. So now we're already preparing for the intermission. So we're having all our charges ready for the moment the Goliath spawns. And we're able to kill him, right? So he's landing. First thing we're going to do, fireball, and then instantly into our combustion combo. And we just blast this Goliath down to the ground. And that's basically the only thing you really have to DPS in this phase, right? During the intermission. After the Goliath is dead, you can look around and see if there is help with, getting the balls towards the guy that needs the orbs, right? So the moment he falls below 30%, we're using Scorch. I actually stood in this circle, which is pretty bad. I thought I was fine, but I actually wasn't, so I took damage. So as you can see, we're now looking, there's an orb, so we're just going to grab this orb. And because we have double blink, we're there at the turning location pretty fast. Because there's legit nothing else to do really during this phase, during the first intermission, right? So the moment the meteor is coming, we're helping him soak again. During this time, I still try to get those hot streaks going, right? Because of the fact, I'm just quickly going to pause it, because of the fact, right, we're still able to get hot streaks and reducing our combustion for it. So we want to make sure that our combustion is ready again the moment the intermission is over, so we can instantly use it on General Grashal and the Goliath that's going to spawn there. So what we're going to do now is just chill, because there's no orbs at the moment. Because most of them are already gone, right? So as you can see, I'm looking around. See, there's an orb blinking, stealing them from another party member because I want to do something as well, right? And then use Soul Shape in order to get back. Right now, we're going to get the knockback, so I am already preparing for that. So as you can see, I'm getting knocked back into the wall. So I'm not getting thrown off by it. So we're moving in towards General Grashal. And for this one, we don't have to hold our combustion, because as you can see, the Goliath is already spawning. We still have 6 seconds left of our combustion. And by doing this, we're able to spread our Ignite to the Goliath twice. And as you can see, Ignite is actually hitting for 1.8k each tick, which is actually really nice. We forgot to help out with the soak on the Meteor this time around, so that's pretty bad. Motor Glide is falling below 30%. We're doing our Scorches again, right? Because that's just more beneficial for us. Whenever we have to move, always just use Scorch over Fireball, right? So we don't have to cancel it. We don't have to soak this one yet, because we're in a different group. And I myself like to be that guy that is going to be the backup, right? So I'm always trying to look out if someone needs help with soaking, if they're too late or something is going on, right? So this time around, I'm instantly going to switch to this Goliath. And I might be combusting this one, actually. I'm not sure. I'm just checking it out. So I might be doing it, but if I'm going to combust, I don't think I am, because the fact that I have no charges of combust, like Fire Blast left, and the boss is about to phase as well. I am combusting. I actually am combusting. This is really, really bad, actually. Because if I was going to combust, I should have actually prepared all of my charges ready before I actually was going to combust. Because of the fact that I didn't have my charges ready, I should have legit just waited until everything was ready. Because as you can see, combustion is over for quite a while already, and General Grashal didn't phase yet. So because of the fact that I did a combustion with only 1 stack of Fire Blast, I actually lost out on a lot of damage. As you can see, I'm preparing already to see if I need to help soak. So I just went in here because I didn't see anyone else going in there until later. And then I didn't want to move out just in case. Right? Because I didn't know what my party member was going to do. Removing my bleed effect by standing in it. Then, yeah. Not dying from the Meteor, luckily. But yeah, what I should have legit just done with my last combustion is hold it until this phase, right? Or just already prepared earlier for it. So the moment this guy falls below 30%, we up soak. We Scorch. Making sure that one is getting soaked. Like, as you can see, I'm just going to quickly go back. As you can see, I was looking at that general direction, making sure if it was going to get soaked or not. Because since I'm already looking this way, I can just blink Ice Block instantly. Just in case it was not going to happen, right? Because you can see, he wanted to maybe soak this one, but he got the ability on him that is going to drop one, so he cannot soak it. But luckily, other people are already moving towards it, so I didn't have to do the blink Ice Block that I wanted to do. So we're just going to wait now with combustion. Again, because the intermission, right? So we're looking around, looking for those orbs that we might are able to do. So not a whole lot is going on right now. I'm just constantly looking around, seeing if there's any orbs that I can dunk into the middle to help out, right? And yeah, there we go. Knockback, instantly bloodlusting, and making sure before we combust, we're going to get into position. And this is actually perfect timing to combust, right? Because the fact, Phoenix Flames is just going to be able to cleave so much during this phase. I actually got Eruption on me. And as you can see, I had to blink out during my Rune of Power. Even though you're combusting, you still have to do mechanics. If you don't do the mechanics while you're combusting, then you're just going to screw over your entire rage. You don't want to do that. So the moment one of them falls below 30%, we instantly switch towards using Scorch. In the last phase, you don't have to worry about any Goliaths either, because of the fact, right, they don't spawn. So it's only Kyle and Grashal that we have to deal with. So we're trying our best to get in another combustion. See, I'm looking if it's going to get soaked. Yeah, as you can see, that one was not getting soaked. And because of that, I'm just going to quickly go back, right? Like, each time this ability is happening, that you need to soak, I'm always looking if they're actually getting soaked or not. Because if they don't get soaked, I have like 2 backup safety mechanics, right? Even if I get hit by 2 of them, I do have Cauldrise. I'm a Night Fae that use Dreamweaver as well, so I have a Pot Tender as well. And I have Ice Block. So, as you can see, I saw this guy at the mechanic that he's going to drop the puddle. So I was not sure if it was going to get soaked. And the Hunter, I wasn't sure if he was going to go in there. And because of that, I just blinked in here. And accidentally got clipped by the eruption from this guy, and because of that, I procced my Cauterize. What I just should have done, just blinked in, instantly ice blocked, and afterwards just ice blocked cancel again to get out of safety. But luckily, I didn't die, so in the end there, because of that, we did save the raid, right? Otherwise, it was going to do massive AoE damage, so that was good. And because of the fact that the boss is almost dead, I'm just going to combust in order to, yeah, just use it, right? Even though it's a really bad combustion, before this combust is over, the boss is already going to be dead. And there you go. That is Stone Legion General in Heroic, and my thought process behind my cooldowns, and my own mistakes that I did make during this fight, and the tips and tricks that I want to give you guys as well. So the major tip that I really want to give you is because of the fact that we're a mage, right? We're able to soak twice or soak 2 of them at the same time, because we can just ice block it. Even if you accidentally don't use ice block, you're still going to be fine. As you see, I got hit by 2 of them, but my Cauterize just procs, right? So I didn't die. But what you need to do is never soak 2 after one another. So soak 1, and the next wave you soak another one, because you do get a debuff that the damage increase is going to be increased to 500%. So you will die even if you have Cauterize or Potender. You can do that still, only if you ice block. And yeah, I really just want to give you guys the tip. Just look around during this fight. The moment some soaks are going to need to be, that are going to go out, just make sure, are they getting soaked? Oh, one of them is not getting soaked. Just shimmer towards it, just blink towards it, right? And soak it, so you don't wipe the raid. But yeah, that was already this video. If you did learn something out of it, or just enjoyed it and liked it, then please leave a like and subscribe. It will really help me out a lot. Also, I'm live streaming most of my, all of my progress actually on twitch.tv/ItzzDivinity. I'm also streaming key pushing or just some chill keys as well. Also some PvP here and there. But anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching and have a good day. Bye bye.